even though it sounds like, oh, the troubles and all that, we had a great time there. And we started talking like this, so we did. My mother was freaked out a little bit by it. She went, Mother, can I have a glass of lemonade? She said, well, you don't normally talk like that. I can talk like this, though, I can. I can, Mother. But you have another voice in there, don't you? Yes, I do, Mummy. Can I have a glass of lemonade? So I did have this voice, but we were also talking like this, and Mother was freaked out a bit. But when my brother went off to school, to primary school, he was 5 years old, and I was 3, Mum said, well, you're going to get on your brother's bicycle, and we're going to put training wheels on, and we're going to get some provision. We're going to get some stuff from the grocer's shop, you know, from the supermarket. So I thought, great. And so I cycled. Have you ever done training wheels? You cycle for 45 degrees. I remember going down a little path, over a little stream, up a little another path, and then going up to this little thing and buying a small brown loaf and a thing and pint of milk and some eggs and put it in the bag. My first ever adventure. So Mum, she gave this loving background. Dad was a self-trained accountant. He never took the exams. He refused to take the exams. He always thought out of the box. I was sort of 75% my dad, and the other 25% is stuff I've made up. And I told this to Dad. I said, you have created this solid groundwork from which I can go off and maybe come up with a theory of the universe, which is, I didn't tell him that, but that's what I've come up with. And I should add to this theory of the universe 2 things I've noticed, which is, one is that if you know about the shifting plate system, which was invented by a meteorologist, not by a geologist, so someone who was a weather guy, a German guy, and he was, well done to him, Mr. Wegener, so well done to him, he came up with this idea. But it moves, you know the plates, they move at the speed of a fingernail, and you know what also moves at the speed of a fingernail? A fingernail. So that means, and if you think of fingernail, probably hair is growing the same. Maybe our bodies are growing at the speed of a fingernail growing, and the earth is moving at the speed. Maybe that's a link between it. I don't know, because I don't believe in a floating out there, but that would be interesting if everything is just moving at the speed of a fingernail, which is a grabbable speed. But that is interesting. That's one of the things. The other thing is, if you know about the supercontinents, the continents were all together, as Pangaea was one of them, and they had other names. They all come together, and then they all spread out, and then they come together. And that is that feeds into my theory that's going on now. So I'm going to tell you the thing. Oh, before that, I'm going to tell you my dad's last joke. My dad was a very funny man, and he would make jokes, and he would be funny, and he'd come up with stuff, and he worked with a lot of quite conservative people in an oil company, and he'd do things like he'd go in and say, Mrs. Thatcher is the devil. You know that? And then they all go, whoa, hang on, because we were really into Mrs. Thatcher. And he'd get them all arguing. Then he'd walk out of the room and they'd still be arguing. Just an interesting trick that Dad could do. In his last year, in his 90th year, he lived 50 years younger than Mum, which is sad. But in last year, the doctor said to him, you have lesions on your head. You were in the hot country for 8 years. And so these are skin cancer, these dark spots on your head, on your forehead. You're going to have to see a plastic surgeon. And Dad said to him, not going for a line, but he just said, plastic surgeon. Right. He's not actually made of plastic, is he? And, nice laugh. But he phoned my brother up and told him this joke, my brother, over the phone, and then my father laughed at his own joke. He didn't make this joke up, but it's kind of fun and it shows his sense of humor. My brother read it after the funeral last year, and here is the joke. Okay. So a rabbit goes into a butcher shop and says, hi, got any carrots? And the butcher goes, no, there's a butcher shop. Butcher shop, we do meats. No carrots here. Oh, no carrots here. All right. So the rabbit goes away. Now the next day, in comes the same rabbit. Hi, got any carrots? And the butcher goes, no, this is, you came in here yesterday. You remember yesterday I told you that there's a butcher shop, we do meats. You're coming for carrots, you need a carrot shop for carrots. You're in the wrong place. Oh, the wrong place for the carrot shop. Oh. Rabbit goes away. Third day, same rabbit, same shop. Hi, got any carrots? No, this is a butcher. Hey, what is this? You come in every day, you keep asking for carrots. There's no carrots in here. You come in again, I will nail your ears to the floor, right? You hear me? Oh, ears to the floor. That's not so good. I didn't realize that that's where the ears would be. Okay, rabbit goes away. The day 4 comes along and the rabbit does not go into the butcher shop. Day 5 comes along and the rabbit does not go into the butcher shop. Day 6 comes along and the rabbit goes into the butcher shop. Same rabbit. Hi, got any nails? Nails? No. do you have any carrots? Dad, they like your joke, Lithuania.